This is a great honor for every fan of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm honored to be in the NFL.
What can I say? Mamba out.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the afternoon show presented by ESEN. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. Hey, Glenn, how's it going, guys?
Doing good, man.
Going good, man. Pretty interesting game last night on Thursday Night Football. Buffalo Bills taking it on the chin again, man. They've lost the 3-4 out of the last 7 games after starting 4-0. And the other thing is, all their wins this year are teams that would not be a playoff team right now. So that's pretty interesting. Houston defeated Buffalo last night 23-19. Buffalo gave up 8 sacks, had 3 turnovers. Houston did something that I thought they needed to do. They rushed the ball pretty good, had 108 yards. I thought that was something they needed to do to have a chance to win this game. Chris, your thoughts on this game and what the heck's wrong with Buffalo?
Yeah, what killed Buffalo is turnovers. You can't turn the ball over 3 times, and then also their offensive line gave up 8 sacks. It's hard to win games when you give up 8 sacks and 3 turnovers. Yeah, they got to figure out that offensive line for one, because Josh Allen was running for his life last night. Even when he didn't, I mean, he got sacked 8 times, but even when he wasn't getting sacked, he was getting hit, and that's what led to a couple of them interceptions. But yeah, their defense is what's been their biggest problem. But their defense last night wasn't the main issue. The main issue last night was protecting Josh Allen, and then, like I said, the 3 turnovers, a fumble, and a couple interceptions. I mean, defense only gave up 23 points. Like, your defense, you should have a chance to win the game, and they had a chance to win that game there at the end. That you get that 4th and 20. They got that 4th and 27. I thought, well, they're going to come back and find a way to win this game. And then they got a penalty on that 4th and 1 really hurt them. So some penalties hurt them, but the turnovers. And with Houston, they got a great defense, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but their offense looked a lot better with Davis Mills as their quarterback than it was with C.J. Stroud as their quarterback.
Yeah, and I think Stroud's coming back next week, so I think they've already made that decision from what I hear. But
yeah, the offenses looked over the last 3 weeks, and it ain't like they had one you could say easy opponent, if you want to say there's an easy opponent in the NFL, but they had Tennessee. But other than that, they beat Jacksonville and now Buffalo with Mills as the quarterback, winning 3 in a row, and their offenses looked a lot more in rhythm than what it had earlier in the year.
Before Glenn goes, I have a question for you. What was and I know what the analytics are and everything, but there was still quite a bit of time left on the clock in the 4th quarter when they had that 4th and 1, and instead of kicking the field goal, they went for it, and they weren't even close. They lost 3 or 4 yards. I didn't like that. I didn't like the call. First of all, just trying to run straight up the middle. Cook didn't have a bad day, and I don't know if he got hurt or not, but man, they didn't use him much in the last 5 or 6 minutes of that game, and he wasn't in there, so maybe he did get banged up. I don't know. But what did you think about that call? I know analytics is go for it, but if they kick that field goal because they got a field goal later, down at the end of the game, they may have only needed a field goal instead of needing a touchdown if they would have took that 3 points earlier. So what did you think about that?
Yeah, you see so many teams do it now. Everybody passes up the points like crazy anymore earlier in games. You think you're going to get that 4th and 1, especially, but I didn't like the play call. Everybody knew what you were going to do. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those I think you could go either way with. I don't have a big problem with going for it. I didn't like the play call, though, but also I think there's a lot of times you need to take the points, and these teams don't.
Yeah, I'm all for taking the points, man. I don't like them when they go. It's one thing when it's 4th and inches, but when it's at fourth and a full yard, or even sometimes a yard and a half, and like I said, they got blown up at the line. They got knocked off the ball. He did. He didn't have a prayer.
No.
Big Glenn, your thoughts on the game?
I tell you what, man, Houston's defense came out ready to play. I don't know if it's the freaking color rush red jerseys because those look freaking nice. I mean, I know they're our divisional rival, but man, I wouldn't mind getting one of those jerseys because those look awesome. But the way their defensive line went out to Josh Allen was amazing. 8 sacks. I mean, that's crazy. The offensive line for the Bills was in trouble the whole night. And when Josh Allen went down in the first quarter, I thought he got one of those stingers because the way he went down, he went down like shoulder first or in that way. But I was surprised to see him get back up and still continue on to the game, but he didn't look too much the same after that hit, obviously. So, but yeah, if you got Josh Allen on your fantasy team, man, you need to be thinking about potentially getting another quarterback at this time because Josh Allen, doesn't have any weapons right now. Ever since Stephon Diggs went to the Patriots in that way and stuff, so he doesn't have no really anybody to go to be consistent like he had been.
Well, it hurt their offense. It hurt their offense last night too because they didn't have their deep threat because they didn't have Keon Coleman. He was benched for missing a team meeting or some stuff, and that hurt them because that's their deep threat.
Yeah, and when you don't have your deep threat like that, you don't have a lot of
that hurt them because then you're just trying to you got to go on such a long drives to try to get points, and against that Texans defense, that's going to be difficult if you can't get a big don't even not if you can't get the big chunk play, but not even have the threat of it. Like their corners didn't really have to worry about anything behind them because they knew their deep threat wasn't out there.
Yep, and especially that long completion that Josh had to get him down in field goal range to potentially take the lead. I never felt like Houston was in danger even with that late in the game, and you got pretty much one of the top quarterbacks in the league coming down the field. He might be one of the top quarterbacks in the league, but he, like I said, he ain't got nobody to throw to, so it ain't shit, So, but that's my thoughts on that game, man. Houston looked like they might be starting to figure things out, but the question is, can they catch the Colts?
Well, the Colts have the toughest schedule in the NFL the remaining season, so the next 7 games. So it's not impossible that Houston can get back in it. I mean, they're playing pretty well right now. The other thing about Buffalo, I did see where they are the 4th easiest schedule left, so that could be good news for Buffalo if they can turn things around. We'll see.
And with Buffalo, they're going to need every game to get in the playoffs at this point. So.
Well, guys, let's move on to that and let's talk some more NFL. Let's talk about the games coming up this weekend, and let's start with the Indianapolis Colts at Kansas City. Kansas City 5-5. Colts are 8-2. Big game especially for the. I think it's a big game for the Colts. I think it's a bigger game for Kansas City because Kansas City is 5-5 and they're like almost 3.5 games out of first place, and they're 2 full games out of just making the playoffs period right now behind Jacksonville. So I mean, I would like to see the Colts win this game and make a statement, but it's going to be a tough one, I think. But I think the Colts will get the job done. I'm predicting the Colts by a field goal. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the Colts in this game. I don't think Kansas City's offense is going to be able to score enough points. I like that the Colts are coming off a bye. We're pretty healthy. We're going to have our starting corners back. It looks like Ward's going to be back, so we're going to have Ward and Gardner both out there at the same time for the first time. So I think our defense is going to look good. And something I don't think people are mentioning enough is Lou Amaruno, who's our defensive coordinator now. His defenses have had a lot of success against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes when he was with Cincinnati. Uh, other than last year, he was there when they didn't have the players, but he's been able to give the Mahomes and that offense some problems, and I think with having his full complement of defensive backs back there, he's going to be able to give him some problems, and I think the offense is going to keep rolling. Colts are the only team in the NFL that has scored at least 20 points in every game this season. So I mean, even when we haven't played our best, we still have found ways to score points. So yeah, big thing is don't turn the ball over, and I think the Colts are going to have I think as long as the Colts don't go in there and turn the ball over, I think they win.
Yeah, I think that's a big key. Turnovers. Kansas City's going to try to put pressure on the quarterback, and we got to be able to handle it. Big Glenn, your thoughts?
I think the Colts get it done, man. I know the Chiefs are going to be fighting for the playoff lives. It'll be a close game, but we get it done.
Okay, Chris, I had a question for you real quick before we move on this game. It's more about Kansas City. What can you put your finger on? What's wrong with Kansas City? They just don't look the same. They got, everybody thought they got the receivers back. They were going to go on a tear, and it really hasn't happened. I think lack of running game hurts them a lot, in my opinion. But the defense hasn't even looked quite as strong as they have in the past. So, what do you think's wrong with Kansas City?
One thing is the lack of a running game. Other thing, I think their defense has gotten a little older and just isn't quite as good as it was. And then another thing a lot of people don't want to hear. If you look at Patrick Mahomes' numbers, his numbers the last 2 or 3 years have been declining compared to what they were the years before that. So he hasn't been playing at the same level as he had been the last few years. If you look at his numbers last couple of seasons and even this season, they got off. They were all a little bit better there. That's when they had him for some reason in the MVP conversation, which I didn't think he ever should have been in. But yeah, their offense hasn't been able to be consistent at all, and they've had that problem now for a couple of years. They had it last year, and they were able to get it figured out enough and to get to the Super Bowl, but they ain't been able to do it consistently, and that's really hurt them. And now they've dug themselves. They're used to finding ways to win these close games, and they haven't been able to find the ways to win the close games this year.
Yeah.
And so now they find themselves in a tough situation.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Frankie, you got any thoughts on the Colts Kansas City game?
Colts in Kansas City. I come in here, Tony, and that's the first thing you want to ask me between Colts and Kansas City.
That was the game.
No, Tony.
That's the game we started on.
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to pull a J on me. But you know what? I'll answer the question, okay? I honestly do think that the Colts are going to win this game. Truly, I do. And it's real shocking to say because Kansas City is a team that has been going to the Super Bowl, they went to the last 3 Super Bowls, 1, 2, and they've been to the Super Bowl like 5 times in like the last 6 years, if I'm not mistaken, or something. I'm not sure. Possibly, I think, because they lost one to Tom Brady. They didn't go to one. The Bengals went to it. So, I mean, it's really weird to say that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to lose to the Indianapolis Colts because the Chiefs are still, the Chiefs. They still have the same offense. They got the Isaiah Pacheco, who's not playing again. They have the Travis Kelce, who is old and not in his prime. They still got Xavier Worthy, who's fast, but for some odd reason isn't catching the ball. Rashee Rice is like the main primary target since he came back from suspension. But Indianapolis is just like, and I've said it to you guys since the season started, you guys are built different. All you guys needed was a quarterback, and I still think you need a quarterback. I might think differently. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I believe in Daniel Jones. He'll get you guys to the playoffs. Like I said in the beginning of the season, he'll get you guys to the playoffs, but he's going to choke when it happens just so you guys can give him the money. And there is news going around that Indianapolis might give Daniel Jones a contract for a long term. But that's just my opinion, not yours. I'm hoping that one day you'll see it. Kind of like my opinion with KD. I've been trying to spread that out everywhere,
Big
and
love, baby.
everybody's eyes finally opened up and seeing like KD's a bum, as I said for years and years and years. Um, since we were on ASAP, I've been saying it. And now everybody's starting to realize it. So I'm hoping one day you guys open your eyes and realize that Daniel Jones isn't the answer. But that's just my opinion. I do think you guys are going to beat Kansas City. I'm not going to say annihilate because it's Kansas City. It's just they have a trash defense. I don't like Kansas City's defense at all whatsoever, and which is really shocking because they got Steve Spagnuolo, who is one of the greatest, in my mind, currently right now, one of the greatest defensive coordinators in the NFL.
Okay. Let's move on to the next game. And since Frankie's on there with us, let's move on to New England and Cincinnati. At Cincinnati, Frankie, do you know who Cincinnati's quarterback's going to be in this game? Some people have said Burrow. I don't think he's ready yet. I think Burrow's still a week or two away. And I know there's questions about the guy they picked up from Cleveland. So, is it going to be the Browning guy again? And I tell you what, New England gets all the breaks, man. they don't have to play against Cincinnati's best receiver. They're probably going to be back to their 10th string quarterback. So, how bad is New England going to beat them? About 25?
All right, well, we're just gonna change your name to Jay Gonzalez because you're sounding like him right now. But I don't think they go with Joe Burrow. I've also seen that it's a possibility that he'll start because of the full participation that he's had this week in practice. But like I said to Glenn on the chat, if they go ahead and they put him in there, New England is just gonna literally tear his leg right off. Like I don't think his leg is 100%. So I don't understand why they would want to throw him in this quickly, especially when the AFC North is still like in reach of them. Steelers aren't doing good. The Ravens just turned their season around since Lamar Jackson came back from injury. And the Bengals are still there. We're not even going to mention the Cleveland Browns. I keep forgetting that they're in that division. I keep forgetting they're in the NFL. But I think in my view, they should go with Joe Flacco. You definitely don't want to go with Browning. You definitely don't want to go that route because we believed in that guy. Well, after week 2, we believed in him. Me and Chris believed in him. I feel like me and Chris were like, hey, give him a chance. But then it just 2 weeks went by and
When he has Browning
it
in
didn't
his
work
name,
out.
like the Cleveland Browns, that dude's gonna suck.
Yeah, Glenn, do me a favor. When we're talking about the Patriots, don't ever interrupt me again.
Yes.
All right, I'll come to Indy and I'll F5 you. All right, don't you ever do that again.
Oh, Lord.
I do think the Patriots are gonna dominate this game. I really do. I liked how the Patriots have been playing, and I'm not. You listen. I just want to throw this out there because I'm sick and tired of people, especially Jay. All right. And I'm going to call him out because every time I'm not here, he calls me out. So I'm going to do the same thing he does in reverse. I'm going to call him out, little pansy. I just want to sit here and say, listen, I don't give a damn about the schedule, if it's easier or not, because I'm going to just let this know right now. If we didn't have Mike Vrabel as a head coach and we still had Gerard Mayo, we wouldn't have made the moves that we have made this offseason. And I guarantee you with the soft schedule we have this year, Gerard Mayo would have probably had 4 wins on the whole season. I guarantee it. But the only reason why we look so good is because the teams we play are not that good, but we are getting better. Drake May is an absolute dominant quarterback. He's absolutely amazing. His accuracy on the passes are absolutely beautiful. I fall in love every time I see him throw a pass. I get heartbroken when he throws an interception, but that's really rare. You got Stephon Diggs, who's finally a primary target for Drake May. Demario Douglas doing what he does. Keyshawn Boutte being the long ball passer. He's catching long balls. Mac Hollins being Mac Hollins. I love Mac Hollins. I call him Shoeless Holland. And, you got Trevion Henderson, who's finally showing out because he's getting the ball more. He's getting more reps. That's what I want to see. And then the defense, the Patriots defense has always been good. No doubt about it. I feel like my team's defense has always been good since the Bill Belichick days. So I just want to throw this out there. I don't want to hear the soft schedule, Sharman schedule bullshit anymore. All right, because we beat the Buffalo Bills when they were 4-0. We beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who everybody's saying Baker Mayfield's MVP conversation. We knocked that shit off the table. And now we got, we got the Ravens coming up. I truly believe we could beat the Ravens. It's gonna be a good competition, but I think we could beat the Ravens. And I'm not gonna overlook the fact that Atlanta Falcons. I feel like Atlanta Falcons are still a good, decent team. That was when they had Michael Penix playing. I think he's out for the year now. But they had Michael Penix and they had Drake London, who was absolutely dominating us that game. I think he had like 3 touchdowns against the Patriots that game. So I mean, I don't want to hear anyone with the soft schedule bullshit, because if you're a Cowboys fan, you got a soft schedule as well. You just can't win. All right, you just cannot win. You guys are all happy about beating who they play last week?
Raiders.
Come on, Tony. Come on. I understand it's the team that the Patriots lost game 1, but that's when we were getting the rust off of our boots, But you got the Cowboys in here talking shit like, oh, look at their defense. Their defense looks dominant. Whoa, look at what George Pickens did, and look what CeeDee Lamb did. It's the freaking Raiders, damn it. The Raiders, come on. Give me another shot against the Raiders. We'll do the same goddamn thing.
Well, and to me, the people that say that a team isn't no good, they're only winning because their schedule, they have a soft schedule and all that. That's people that don't know football, don't know ball, because the Patriots earned that schedule. The way it's set up, you earn that schedule. If you get 3rd or 4th in your division, you're going to have a weaker schedule the next year. You earn that schedule. Hey, guess what? The Cleveland Browns have earned that schedule for the last 30 years. Have they been able to start winning games? Just because because so and so have an easier schedule doesn't mean you're going to win. It's still the NFL. The teams are still capable of beating you on any day. So. Yep. So I don't. That's why even when people at the beginning of the year, people were trying to say that about the Colts too. Even after we beat Denver, and even after we had the Rams beat and blew that game, and then like you said, we beat the Falcons. But a lot of people was, oh, you guys haven't beat nobody. Well, look at all these teams that get beat by teams that everybody wants to say is trash. So if you win the game, you're beating somebody.
Yep.
Well, I keep the same energy, and I still talk that shit about the Colts. I feel like yesterday.
Yeah, I know you do, man.
So I'm one of those people, but that's just me because of Daniel Jones. I hate Daniel Jones. That's just me. I feel like you guys are a good team. Truly, you guys really are. No doubt about it. You got the running back, you got the weapons, you got the tight ends. I did say you got the offensive line. The defense is superb. It's just the quarterback. I don't like the quarterback. I don't give a damn about the quarterback. Give me another quarterback for the Colts, and I will stop talking shit. But that's just me. It's the same thing with Joe. Like, look at this. Watch out. The Bengals will upset the Pats.
Shit.
Didn't you say that last week with the Jets? And what happened? You come out on Monday when I'm here, or Friday when I'm here, and you're like, wait, I forgot who the Patriots beat last week, because you're scared. You're like Jay. And then you want to come out saying this shit. Okay, you want to come out saying that. Kansas City, Eagles, and Detroit. Are any of these teams that decent this year? Detroit lost Sam Laporta for the year. Their defense don't look hecka good. Kansas City's defense is absolutely trash. I don't even want to hear you mention their name on your schedule. And then Philly don't even look like Philly isn't even that good. All right. They had to go out and make so many trades and throw out so many first-round picks to teams to get defensive players, yet they still couldn't beat they still couldn't beat the Lions by that much. Right? They only won by a touchdown or something like that. And then before that, they freaking beat the Packers by like 3 points. Like, come on. You're going to go out and throw that name. This is typical Cowboy bullshit right here when you throw out names like that, because you know for a fact that I'm speaking truth. You know that Chris is speaking truth. You're just a Cowboy fan, and you're just hating every other team, and you just want to throw out these big team names. You put the Colts up against the Eagles, Kansas City, and Detroit, they're winning 2 out of 3. You put the Patriots up against Kansas City, Eagles, and Detroit, they're winning all 3. I don't give a damn. Yes, I said 2 out of 3 for you guys and all 3 for me. That's just fandom right there. But you guys know the truth. You know
2 for you, 3 for me.
All right, Chris, your thoughts on the New England Cincinnati game?
Yeah, I think New England beats them by 2 scores. New England's offense is playing good right now. Bengals defense can't stop a cold, and then you don't know what's going on with the Bengals offense. Who's going to be their quarterback? I kind of think it's going to be Burrow. If he don't play this Sunday, I think he plays on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
On on Thursday, so they might go ahead and try to give him the rest till Thursday. But excuse me, I just have a feeling that with him getting the first team reps, because they had to make sure he was prepared. They didn't want to do like the Browns did the Porsche door and not have him prepared, not give him no first team snaps before he put him out there. But with him getting the first team snaps the last couple of days and Flacco taking the second team snaps, it kind of makes me think that they plan on putting Burrow out there this Sunday.
Okay, I got a couple more big games that we can
Hold
talk
up,
about.
I didn't get mine.
Oh yeah, my fault, Glenn. Go ahead and go.
You're good. So I think there's a good chance that the Bengals, you know what, the Patriots are going to kick their ass. The Patriots are going to kick the Bengals' ass. It's going to be like 45-3.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a pretty good spread. I think I don't, with the injuries with Cincinnati, and plus they got a bad defense anyway, and the whole team's kind of
45-3.
45-3,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go quite that much. I'm thinking maybe 35 to 17, something like that.
Yeah, I wasn't like, I'm a Patriot fan. I wasn't even thinking they'll score like that. I really wasn't. I'm sitting here with my eyes open, like, damn, he really just said 45-3. That's crazy.
Next game we can break down. We'll do this especially for Jay and for Frankie. So we'll let Frankie go first so he can trash Dallas. Philadelphia at Dallas. Frankie, what do you think about this one?
Oh my God, Philly's just gonna beat the hell out of them. Listen, there's this defense. The Cowboys' defense is soft. I don't care who they picked up in the trade. You traded for a Jets lineman. All right? That I don't give a damn what people think of. Oh, he's a 2-time Pro Bowl or 3-time Pro Bowl or whatever. Listen, I don't give a damn, Tony. Philly is going to beat the Dallas Cowboys like the little sisters that they are, because that's what the Dallas Cowgirls are, little sisters to the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't understand why Stephen A. Smith is on First Take and he's having a long pause thinking about who he wants to pick, and then he finally decides to pick the Cowboys. Since when the hell did the Cowboys open up your eyes, Stephen A.? I'm really confused, because before you over here, wishing failure upon Dallas, but then you go and you pick them against the Philadelphia Eagles just because. And I get it. I was just just talking about Philly's defense not so long ago, because they do have a terrible defense. But really look at it. I mean, the guy that they got from the Miami Dolphins, right? I think his name is Jalen Phillips. He's absolutely a dominant inside linebacker. He's absolutely dominant. So I do feel like it's going to be a close game, but I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game. And for one reason only, Tony. Dallas ain't going to be able to stop the tush push. And I'm not hating, Joe. I'm really not hating. I'm being realistic right here. You're being a biased person saying Dallas is going to win 45-20. There ain't no way in hell Dallas is scoring 45 points on Philly. There's no way in hell Dallas is scoring 45 points. None at all. The only way you guys are going to get 45 points is if you're playing the Panthers or – oh, wait, you did play the Panthers. You had to win. My bad. But yeah, Tony, I'm going Philly on this one all day.
Yeah, I'm going Philly too. I agree. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going Philly 20-17. I think it's going to be a close game because Philadelphia's offense still has not impressed me. Big Glenn?
I'm going Philly because we let Jacoby Brissett beat us. Then we barely beat the Raiders on Monday night, and everybody was saying the Cowboys are back. I mean, it's just the Raiders. And, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I ain't gonna sit here beat around the freaking bush in that way. I haven't seen anything that makes me think that we're gonna beat the Eagles. I mean, I got a feeling that we might beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, but that's next week. We ain't beating the Eagles Sunday.
Well, this is Dallas's opportunity. I mean, if they want to get back in the hunt, they got to beat Dallas and they got to beat Kansas City at home next week, and that's how you get back into things. If they don't do that, then they're definitely going to be out of it. Chris, your thoughts on this Philadelphia Dallas game? Maybe
it's all right, Chris. Go ahead, take your time. Dak Prescott takes his time too.
It'll be I think it'll be a close game, but I think it's going. just like the first time they played earlier this year, it was a close game. But I do think Philadelphia's defense is playing better now than what they were earlier in the year. Philadelphia has one of the better defenses in the league. That's why they've been able to win some of these games with their offense struggling. But yeah, I don't think Dallas is going to be able to put up enough points on that Philadelphia defense, and I think the Eagles will be able to steal enough points off the soft Dallas defense, as Frankie said. So yeah, I like the Eagles to win this game.
Yep. Okay. Next game I want to talk about, Sunday night game, Tampa Bay at the LA Rams. I've got the Rams, guys. I just don't. I think the Rams will slow down Tampa Bay enough. I think the Rams beat them by 10 at home. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the Rams as well. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC. I thought that going into the season, but so far I think they are the best team. Stafford's playing great. Their defense is good, and yeah, I don't think Tampa is going to be able to score enough points to beat them.
Big Lynn?
Rams. I think they'll do enough to get past them and stuff. I gotta go with similar to what Chris said. I think the Rams will slow down Baker Mayfield gain down enough to get that dub.
And Frankie?
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. Stafford's looking like an absolute gem. For some reason, he's supposed to be old, but he looks like he's still in his prime. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. As much as I want to pick the Bucks, it's so sad. They don't have Bucky Irvin, they don't have Mike Evans, they don't have Chris Godwin. It kind of sucks. With all those people there, I'm pretty sure all of us here would have been picking the Bucks. But because their offense is just so unhealthy right now, their defense is a good defense, no doubt. They have a good defense. It's just the offense that's miscommunicating and injured and everything like that. So because of that reason, I'm going to have to go with the Rams. But I'm really hoping that their running back gets me some points, and I'm really hoping that the defense injures Matthew Stafford, because I'm going up against Chris for the second time this year. This is the first time me and Chris is going up against each other in fantasy since week 1, and he got it over me. But now we're both 9-2 on the year. Let's go, just like our teams, Chris. We're 9-2. Well, you got a bye week, so you got to wait. But you know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping you get some injury players right now, because I can't have you beat me again. I need that first place spot. I need it. I want it. I deserved it. I earned it.
All right, guys.
Tony, the hell with you, Tony, for snapping my 8-game winning streak. God damn it!
Yeah.
You ruined my
Yeah.
shit. Next time, bench some players.
You know what's funny though? With the Bucks being unhealthy, man, they're so unhealthy on offense right now. They need to freaking call Doctor Now.
Okay, next up is Minnesota at Green Bay. Guys, Chris, what do you think about the Minnesota Green Bay game?
This game is probably going to be the worst game of the weekend because both offenses suck. Green Bay's defense gives up 13 points, they lose. And then Minnesota is playing a quarterback that half the time throws the ball into the second row. So I think it's going to come down to defense. I think Green Bay has the better defense. So I'm going to pick Green Bay in a close game.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Green Bay because they're at home. I'm going to go Green Bay by field goal. Frankie?
Oh, man. You said this is Minnesota and Green Bay?
Yes, at Green Bay.
Oh, man. This is like one of those shitty games where you don't want to, it's hard to pick. It's like two shitty teams.
Yeah, Vikings
But you
just
have
lost
to
to the Bears at home on the game-winning field goal, so keep that in mind.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about that shit. Listen, all right. Oh, fuck. Because I don't think Josh Jacobs is playing. He said he had a swollen knee that he couldn't even bend his leg last week against the Giants.
Oh, shit.
So who knows that he's going to play this week? I'm not 100% sure. Unless they send him to Germany where LeBron goes and he gets his knee stuff checked out and he's good. No injury, nothing.
Get some of that stem cell.
Yeah, he's getting something, right, Chris? I know he's getting something. He's getting some type of freaking injection in that knee. But this sucks. I want to go with the Vikings. I really want to go with the Vikings. I really do, because their offense to me is better than Green Bay's offense. but Green Bay's defense is better than the Vikings' defense. So, like, it's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to go Vikings. The hell with it. I don't care if they're in Lambeau. I don't care. I trust in more of the Vikings' offense to get more points than I do with Green Bay's. Green Bay was having trouble scoring on the Giants. I mean, this is the Giants. If Green Bay's having trouble scoring on the Giants without Josh Jacobs, who might not be there this week, I'm going to have to go with the Vikings, who actually looked good last week and lost by a field goal. And you know, J.J. McCarthy, I don't believe in him. But you got Justin Jefferson and Addison. So, I mean, that's a better chance than I'll take with Green Bay, who really has no weapons.
Okay, Big Glenn, what do you think?
Minnesota.
Okay. Next up, Seattle at Tennessee. I think Seattle beats them by 21 or more. Chris?
Yeah, I think Seattle kills them. Seattle's defense they have a good defense, and then the only thing that's been slowing Seattle down the last couple games is turnovers. They got to clean that up offensively. Their offense has been puts up points, but I think if I remember right, they've turned the ball over 3 times each the last 2 games. So Seattle needs to clean that up. But yeah, I think it's going to be way too much for Tennessee.
Okay, Big Glenn, what do you think?
Man, I tell you what, I'm looking at the schedule right now. This game looks like a freaking trap game. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going with the chaos.
All right. Man, well, with the chaos. All right.
Whoa.
Frankie.
Get this dude off the. Who is he? Dan Alowski or some shit of the fucking ESEN? What the hell type of shit is that? He said, "You really picking Tennessee over Seattle?" I mean, I guess Seattle had a terrible game last week. They really didn't though, right? They freaking was a field goal away from tying that game. The only difference was Sam Darnold having 4 interceptions. I do not think Sam Darnold's going to have an interception in this game in Tennessee. I think Seattle's going to dominate Tennessee. It's really sad. I feel bad for Cam Ward because you just got thrown into this franchise. You didn't get to pick this franchise. You got picked by the franchise. You didn't pick this franchise. You got picked by them. So, I mean, now you're stuck with them for the next 4, maybe 5 years. I apologize for that. But, damn, Glenn coming in here with the stupid J take. That's some J shit right there. I'm sorry. That's something Jay would say. Give me Seattle.
Something's in the air. I just got that feeling, but we'll see.
All right, guys. Next up, we got the Jets at Baltimore. I'm going to go with Baltimore by 10. Glenn, what do you think?
Ravens.
Okay. And Frankie.
I never picked the Jets. Don't ever listen. If a Jet team is playing another team and you asking me who I'm picking, Tony, don't even ask me. If next week you come out and you say, Tennessee's playing New York Jets, don't even come to me and say, Frankie, who you picking? Just say, Frankie, I know you're picking Tennessee. I never picked the Jets. That's like a cowboy picking a New York Giant team.
Chris, they got a new starting quarterback. Is that going to make a difference for the Jets against Baltimore?
I think Baltimore wins the game, but I think it's going to be a close game. I like the Jets to cover the spread. The spread's like 13.5 or 14 points.
Okay.
And, they could definitely do that.
I just don't believe Baltimore's defense is playing at a high enough level for them to beat anybody by 14 points right now. I think Baltimore wins the game, but I think the Jets are people within 10 points.
Another thing people need to watch out with, not that a good thing for Baltimore, even though they've been winning. In the 7 games that Jackson has played this year, he still have got sacked 19 times in the 7 games. So their offensive line is still not real good. So I think Baltimore, even though they're winning some games right now, I still think they're a pretender.
It's definitely better than Buffalo's offensive line.
Well, that's true. That's for sure. Next up, the New York Giants at the Detroit Lions. Frank, I think I know who you're picking in this one. Do I even need to go for you?
I feel like you're about to do a Jay shit and disrespect me. I feel part of me is like inside. I feel like he's about to pull a Jay shit and just be like, "Oh, I know you're gonna pick the Giants."
No, I know who you're gonna pick.
I'm not even gonna let you do that to me, Tony. I picked the Lions.
Yeah, I
It's a
knew who you
lot.
was gonna know. I knew who you was gonna pick. You gonna pick the Lions, just like you said you would never take the Jets. You ain't never gonna take the Giants.
Yeah, no, I would never take the Giants.
Yeah, I like Detroit. Even though they're not the team I thought they was gonna be, I say Detroit wins by 14.
Glenn, do you not know what division rivalries are?
Yeah, I know who the Giants are in the NFC East and the Lions are in NFC North.
No, I'm not talking to you, Glenn. I'm talking to Joe.
Oh, okay.
He's over here saying Cowboy fans hate Eagles. We don't hate Giants. Mother, I'm about to go. I was about to go off. I was about to go off. Oh my god! You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. It's Freaky Friday. I'm not trying to do it, y'all. I don't want to do it.
Big Glenn, who you like in this game?
Lions.
Okay, and Chris.
Yeah, I like the Lions in this game as well. If the Giants didn't have the injuries they had, if Dart and Scottaboo was still playing, I might maybe be on the Giants. I think they'd be playing better than what they have the
Yeah.
last couple weeks. But with all the injuries and them firing their coach and keeping their dumbass GM, yeah, it's hard for me. I have to go with the Lions.
Okay, guys. Next up, I think this could be a pretty good game. I think it's gonna be a close one. I can't decide who to pick, to be honest with you. Pittsburgh at Chicago. Um,
Chicago.
okay.
The only reason
Um,
why is because Aaron Rodgers got
okay.
a wrist. That's the only reason why I'm going with Chicago. So Aaron Rodgers got an injured wrist, and then who's coming in for Pittsburgh? Mason Rudolph. Come on, I forgot this guy was still in the league.
Yeah, no shit. Same. I heard that last night about Mason Rudolph hurting and stuff.
Rudolph is starting. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I'll definitely go with Chicago then. I still think it'll be a close game. I say Chicago by 6. What about you, Chris?
Oh, Chris got to look up the phone real quick. He got to pull up a stat guy real quick. Got to make sure Rudolph is starting so I can pick.
I'm gonna pick
Yo.
the Steelers either. I'm gonna pick the Steelers either way.
What the hell?
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big believer in the Bears. I think they're pulling some stuff off at the end against teams that aren't very good. I'd feel
Sounds
better
like
if
Denver.
Rodgers. I'd feel better if Rodgers was playing even with a broken arm because he's the Bears' dad. He's owned the Bears, but Mason Rudolph played pretty decent last week when he did come in, and I think their defense will be able to slow the Bears' offense down enough. So I'm gonna go with Steelers.
Big
Yo,
Lynn?
Chris
I'm
is
well.
a straight.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chicago again.
Okay.
I think Chicago's on to something.
Okay.
Chris is a straight up grown up white man, yo. He's like,
Yep.
yo, Aaron Rodgers is their dad. A real good person be like, yeah, yo, he's their daddy, yo. He's their daddy. He owns them. He's a straight up professional. And Aaron Rodgers is still their dad. Like, I don't care. He's the dad.
All right, guys. Next game up is the Loser Bowl. Cleveland against the Raiders. At the Raiders. Man, if the Raiders can't beat Cleveland with Shadur at the quarterback at home, there's something really wrong. But for the hell of it, damn it, I believe in Shadur. I'm going to go. Cleveland's going to win this game because of the defense. I think Cleveland wins because of the defense. Because boy, Raiders quarterback can't do nothing right. Chris, what do you think?
I'm gonna take Cleveland just because Shador Sanders got some first team reps this week, so
Okay, yeah.
he should be prepared this time. So he's probably gonna play a lot better. And I want to take the Raiders because I think the Raiders are a little bit better, but Geno Smith has just been playing like trash here lately. And I don't know if it's all his fault either. Some of it's been tip balls as receivers catch. I can't say it's all his fault, but offensively, the Raiders look lost.
Yep.
Oh man, I think it's going to come down to which field goal kicker can hit the most field goals.
You're probably right. What do you think, Frankie?
He probably doesn't even give a shit about this game.
I really don't give a shit about this one. I really didn't want to mute my mic. I truly didn't. I really didn't. I feel like Chris knows this really well. All right, we've been going on about this shit since the dude got drafted in the 5th round, not the 1st round like people thought he was gonna do. Listen, to be on the safe side, I'm going to go Cleveland because of the defense. I don't give a shit about Shedeur Sanders being quarterback. I don't give a shit about Shedeur Sanders getting first team reps. I don't give a shit about Shedeur Sanders at all. I really don't. I feel like he shouldn't be in the NFL. I feel like he shouldn't be on the Cleveland Browns. I feel like he should still be in Colorado with his dad learning more. The only reason that he's in the NFL is because he's a Sanders. I'm truly glad and happy that his house got robbed last week. I really am.
Damn.
He deserves it. He deserves it. I don't give two shits. You deserve it. And I get it. People are like, damn, why Frankie hating on Shedeur so much? Like, that's too much. Listen, if you understand Shedeur Sanders and why he's truly in the NFL and truly open your eyes, then you'll understand. Chris understands. Chris is just picking Cleveland to be on the safe side like me, but he's got to be a professional about it, more like, more me. Listen, he's Indianapolis. I live in New York. I'm straight up about it. I don't give two shits. All right. I don't give two shits. Chris, on the other hand, he's professional, so I get it. Because last week, let's not forget, Chris was downplaying Shedeur Sanders, but he was being professional, saying, well, he didn't get first team reps. Now he got first team reps. Chris being professional, being on the safe side, I'm gonna go with Cleveland. I do like Raiders, like Geno Smith, I'm gonna go with Cleveland because Shedeur got some first team reps. Nah, fuck that shit, Chris. Fuck that.
No, Frankie, I was saying that being sarcastic.
No, I know you was.
Yeah.
I know you was. I trust me, I know. But listen, I'm realistic and I'm gonna stick by my heart. I don't like Shedeur Sanders. I don't care about Shedeur Sanders.
I can't stand these.
Shedeur Sanders wasn't there.
I'm so tired of hearing that the reason he's not successful in the NFL is everybody else's fault.
Yeah, no.
You got to put it on him. It's Stefanski's fault. It's the NFL's fault. They blackballed him, didn't want to draft him. They didn't give him no first team reps. No backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a third string quarterback gets first team reps.
Yeah. And there's a thing that happens before that. Who the hell is eating a bag of chips? Glenn, mute yourself. Oh my God. Are you eating gummies or something? You can't get the candy out? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what the hell is that?
Oh, shit.
Listen, there's a thing that happens before the NFL starts. All right, and it's called competition. I was about to go Cowboys because Shedeur reminds me of being a cow. He should be in the Cowboys, trash ass. But there's a thing that before this year is called competition, and the Cleveland Browns have 5 quarterbacks to start the year. 5. Joe Flacco, Super Bowl winning quarterback Kenny Pickett. And I'm gonna forever say that. Justin Gabriel, right? That's his name, Justin Gabriel.
Yep.
Dylan Gabriel.
WWE.
Dylan.
Dylan Gabriel. I thought Justin Gabriel. That's why the WWE.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders. I think that's 4. I think they had someone else, right? They have. Is it Zappy?
Deshaun Watson.
Zappy?
They had Zappy at one time, and I think they had a Huntley, didn't they? Didn't they have Huntley for a little bit?
They had 5 quarterbacks to start the year. 5. 4.
And they still have Deshaun Watson.
And
yeah.
Look at that. Okay, and he can't even compete for a quarterback spot right now because he's apparently unhurt, dealing with court issues, no court issues because he's settling. Who knows? We don't know. We don't care. But you have to compete against all these quarterbacks. We already knew you wasn't gonna start when they had Joe Flacco. Everybody, I've been saying it since day one when they had Joe Flacco. I said Joe Flacco's gonna start. Everybody's like, oh no, Gabriel's gonna start. Kenny Pickett's gonna be the backup. I didn't give a damn what people said. Joe Flacco was starting. You're a Super Bowl MVP quarterback veteran. He was starting. Shedeur Sanders, you wanted a spot on this team, and you wanted to really be as good as the world thinks you are. Then bust your ass on that competition and work your way up to QB number 2. And you didn't even do that. You worked your way up to QB practice squad. All right, QB practice squad. Then they trade away a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Kenny Pickett, which I don't know why. That was stupid of them, but whatever. That moved you up to QB3. Okay, then they trade away Super Bowl MVP quarterback in Joe Flacco. Why? Because the Browns are stupid as shit. So you work your way up to QB2. Okay, Dylan looked like he was gonna start the whole year and say the hell with this. Shedeur ain't gonna just get no reps over me. Gets hurt, and then what happens? You finally work your way up to being the starting quarterback of the Cleveland shitty Browns. Congratulations. I don't believe in Shedeur. Ladies and gentlemen, on the safe side because of defense. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be like Chris. I'm gonna be honest. On the safe side because of defense, I'm going Cleveland. But my heart and my brain is telling me that the Raiders could win this game, and my heart is telling me that the Raiders could win this game, and I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna come back with her on Monday, and I'm just gonna say, "I told you so." And I really hope everybody opens their eyes and say, "Wow," because Jay gonna come in here and be like, "Well, Shador didn't get this many reps, or Shador didn't have this person on the field, or Shador, the coaching staff with Shador doesn't click really well." We all know what Jay gonna come in here on Monday with some bullshit like that.
He'll say if
But
the
I
Browns
hope,
if the Browns would hire Dion as their coach, then Shador would play a lot better.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
really
What
hope
do you
Shador
think?
gets his house burned down this time, not robbed.
Oh shit,
Go move back in with your dad.
Glenn, what do you think about this game?
Well, one thing's for sure. My pick is sponsored by Reese's Fast Break, so that's why I was opening up before when Frankie
It
was
took you that
going.
long to open up a fast break, bro? That's just a bar.
I was using my teeth to open it because the way some of the packaging it's too tight for me. So yeah, I didn't think it was allowed. But that's beside the fact. I'm going with Cleveland.
Bro,
Okay. We got two more games, guys. Let's see if we get through it here. We
you
got
say use my teeth. Like,
we got Jacksonville and Arizona. Oh man, I think it's a trap game. I know. I think Jacksonville got a big win last week against San Diego, and I think they're going to come out and shit the bed. I think Arizona upsets them. At Arizona, what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I like Arizona in this game as well. I think Arizona's defense is going to play a little bit better being in Arizona, and then their offense, especially if they can get a couple of their weapons back. I think Benson's coming back, which should help them at running back, and if they get Harrison Jr. back sometime soon, their offense will look better with Brissett back there than what it was with Murray. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arizona here.
And Glenn,
Arizona.
yeah, everybody going to Arizona. What about Frankie?
yeah, I'm going Arizona as well. And like Tony said, they got a surprising win last week against the Chargers. But we've seen the Jaguars do this recently, like where they get a surprising good win against a good team, and then next week they come out against a shitty team where they're supposed to win and they end up losing. So I'm gonna go with Arizona just because Jacoby Brissett, former Patriot, a former Tom Brady quarterback tree right there, gonna come out there. Made history last week. Made history. He gonna come out. He gonna dominate this game against the Jaguars, and it's gonna be in favor of you guys, the Colts.
Yeah, hope so. Hope so. Last game, guys. Atlanta at New Orleans. New Orleans playing a little bit better. Atlanta's inconsistent. Even though it's at New Orleans, I'm going with Atlanta by field goal. Frankie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta as well. I feel like the Saints releasing Brendan Cook is gonna, that's a veteran right there. You don't let go of a veteran. If you don't want to start him, don't start him. Keep him on the bench. But you got a veteran in there. And I don't feel like it was a smart move to get rid of him. Now you only got Chris Olave. I don't feel like that's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Falcons. Kirk Cousins gonna come in there and say, "See, this is why I get the money. This is why I should have been the starter." And now y'all all can SND. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Chris, what do you think?
I like the Falcons here as well. Saints aren't consistent enough. They got the rookie quarterback starting, and like Frankie said, they don't have a whole lot of weapons really around them. So yeah, I'm going with the Falcons here. Even with that's one advantage the Falcons have. They lost Penix, but they do have a solid backup quarterback with Cousins. Got a guy with experience that's won a lot of games in the NFL. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Hey, Chris, we'll see if you get this correlation. I think Joe reminds me of Walter. Walter Buckley, the wrestling fan,
Oh shit.
because when Joe does picks, he seems like he picks everything the opposite of what we pick. And I remember Walter when we was doing a show, he was picking, and he got pissed off because we didn't agree with any of his picks or anything he had to say. We went the opposite, and he'd get mad. But I mean, Joe's the opposite of everything that we say.
Well, Tony, what do you expect? He likes shitty.
Yeah.
He's picking shitty teams because he is a fan of a shitty team.
Because Walter did, he goes, You guys are always picking against me or something like that. He
Yeah,
said
he
it
got mad. He got
in the
upset.
middle of the show.
We're
Yeah,
using
this
the brain
Texas.
cells in our mind to pick these teams.
Okay, what do you think, Big Lynn?
Atlanta.
Okay, and I think we're done, guys. I think anybody got anything else before we get out of
Yeah, why the hell do we have Glenn here?
here?
Yeah.
We make him do picks. Like he just says the team's names, man. Give me a reason why you think Atlanta's gonna win. God damn it! The world
So,
the world is watching and they want to
Hey,
know
man.
why you picking Atlanta.
He's
so
too,
the reason,
he's too busy taking his slow break because I want
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Slow
I
break.
did forget you shoving candy in your
No,
mouth.
I can tell you why. Because usually he's on the show with Jay, and then after 15 minutes of Jay talking, Glenn just says, "Hell with this,
yeah,
hell with
yeah,
this." Atlanta,
that is true though. That is
Atlanta.
true. Yeah, the reason why I pick Atlanta is because Saints are still getting their quarterback situation figured out, and I don't think they can put up enough points against Atlanta. So that's why I'm picking Atlanta.
Okay.
after you listen to
But
Jay talk
but
for 15 minutes, you feel like you only have about 30 seconds to get anything out.
yeah,
Makes sense,
that
yeah.
Tony is true being true with that because there'll be sometimes that I'll follow Jay and I have to ask Tony what the hell we talking about because Jay went on for 15 minutes.
Well, Jay does that at the start. What game we talking about? This is bash on Jay. Chris, what else you want to say about Jay? And then Frankie can go.
Shit, if I had to go, it's gonna be a whole nother show if I'm going.
We'll be here for another hour.
Yes. Listen, all I gotta say is it's either Jay starting in the show, it's either Jay taking 15 minutes on a topic to where everybody else gotta quickly do theirs for like 30 seconds so we can keep moving on in a time slot, or it's either Jay gonna do this thing where he's talking and he doesn't even know what he's saying, like he did the other day, and Chris is like, "Wait, what? What'd you just say?" And Jay like, yeah, I saw that. I started laughing, and Jay just like didn't even remember what he was talking about. He just kept going, and then I realized what he said. And he goes, "Yeah, you know what? I'm done with this one. Let's just move on."
One of my favorites was when he said that the Colts started running back James Taylor.
Oh,
And
That was my
James,
favorite.
hey James Day too is another one.
And he had somebody named Cedric too. I don't know what the hell.
He said last week,
No, that
he
was
goes,
Cedric Taylor.
Josh Allen played a terrible game yesterday. I said, Jay, he had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns. There's only been one other quarterback in the history of the NFL that's ever done that.
Yeah.
He had a terrible game.
There for a
yeah,
second, man.
Yeah, because he said there was 2 other quarterbacks who did it, and Chris was like, "Jay, Josh Allen is the one that did it. It's only Josh Allen who did it twice and one other quarterback that did it." And Jay lost all confusion. Like he got confused really quick, and he was like, "Damn, what the?" He didn't even remember what he was saying. He forgot it. He was just like,
It was like that
Watt
Wattcat
You know what
name.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about it no more.
He won't admit it, but he's really a Texans fan.
Yeah. I think so.
We know. Oh, we know. I've been saying it since day one. How can you be a Houston everything, but then NFL come around, you're Dallas? They don't even play in Dallas. They play in Arlington for one. So every time a Dallas Cowboy fan talks shit to the Giants or the Jets about them being called New York, but they play in Jersey, I'm gonna do the same shit to you Cowboy
They
fans.
play
So
Arlington.
you sit there calling yourself Dallas, Texas, and you play in Arlington.
Yep.
All right, you play in Arlington. You're the Arlington Cowboys. Let's get that right. So Jay McLovin, you're gonna go out here and you're gonna say you Houston everything. We know for a fact you Houston everything. All right. See, me, I don't say I'm New York everything. Hell no. Nah. Y'all know me. I'm everywhere around the world, baby. I'm in Manchester United. I'm in LA.
It's worldwide.
You feel me? I'm in New York for my baseball and my women's basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Boston because I love me some shrimp. You know what I'm saying?
Some Red Sox.
Nah, don't disrespect me like that. I'll smack the
I
shit
know.
out you with your candy bar. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll go to Indiana right now and take your fast break out your mouth.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here before Logan gets on and kills all of us.
Real quick. What do you guys think is gonna happen tonight on SmackDown?
Oh, that's a good
Um,
question.
I think that Bronson Reed is going to get screwed and by somebody from the other team, and Carmelo Hayes is going to upset him.
Yes, we
Do
actually were just
you
talking about this.
do you guys think Shane? I've been saying this since the tournament started. There's only one other person that I feel like in me that is worthy of winning the Intercontinental title from John Cena. And think of the big picture here. I'm trying to open everybody's mind real quick, because when it comes to WWE, I feel like I'm kind of like Tony. I'm kind of like Chris, and I'm not 100% with Glenn, because he's even confused about his own football team, and I'm pretty sure he's opened up another candy wrapper because I hear it in the background.
Nah, it's
Um,
Wild brother.
but I try to open people's minds real quick. I feel like all of us could think of, like, right now what the storyline is gonna look like for WrestleMania, right? Like, I feel like we're already thinking like we can work with Triple H in the producer room. Like, we could create matches. Like, I feel like that's how we work.
Yes,
watching.
absolutely.
So I feel like the one person who should win this tournament is Sheamus, and here's the reason why. Sheamus
Yes, I know.
First
I know where we're
championship
going with this.
match was against John Cena for the WWE title in Survivor Series, November 27th or November 25th or whatever it was. Whenever this Survivor Series coming up,
The
whatever day.
27th, November 27th is a good day.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's Chris's birthday.
Oh, that's your birthday, Chris? Oh,
Yep.
shit. Oh, shit. Talk about eating and smoking on your day. That's what I'm talking about.
He gonna get fucked up and fuck a turkey.
I don't
Oh
know about
shit!
all that.
What the
my
hell?
God.
That was a bit.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of big love.
Oh shit!
Oh, my
All right,
God.
I think it's time to get out
Yeah.
of here on that note.
Damn it, Tony.
That was good for Logan.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for Tony's comment on his own son. But then again, when it's your son, I'm pretty sure you can say whatever the hell you want. It is
Yeah.
Freaky Friday. We do apologize, but it's the end of our show, and Tony hasn't taken his meds yet, so just bear with us. But real quick, I feel like Sheamus is the winner. He won his first title against John Cena Survivor Series. I feel like he's the one title he hasn't won was the Intercontinental title. What better way to do it than to do it against the guy you won your first title with, and that's John Cena. We have that's great history rivalry right there between Cena and Sheamus. If you guys remember the early 2000 days or 2010 days, they had great
2009,
history.
baby.
I feel like Sheamus should be the guy to do it. Finally become a Grand Slam champion, and Gunther becomes the guy who ends John Cena's career by handing the torch over, and Gunther becoming the new face of WWE.
Okay. I like it. Sounds good to me.
Or should we
Yep.
say Walter, because WWE finally want to bring back his goddamn theme song? Now
Yeah,
let's
I love that, man.
Now let's bring back his goddamn name. I'm sick of this German Gunther shit. Isn't that like some type of Hitler shit?
Yeah, a little bit. Remember who come up with that? It was Vince.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's for damn sure.
You're not eating turkey no more, Joe. Why? What happened?
Because Chris fucked the turkey.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. If you
Damn.
enjoyed our show tonight, we really appreciate it. Please hit
I
the
got my
like
medicine here,
and
guys.
subscribe.
I got my medicine.
Look, he's got two of his meds. He's got his calm down meds and he's got his Viagra meds.
He about to get the injured part up.
We thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch our network and our show today. It is Friday. I'm not 100% sure if there will be an evening show. That's up to Jay. Who knows? He'll probably be drunk by the time 6 o'clock come around.
Maybe right now.
But no, he's not. I think he got some VA thing going on.
Yeah.
So no, not right now. But hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back here Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, where we'll catch up with Sunday football games, NCAA college football games for tomorrow. Also, we'll get ready to preview for Monday night's football game. Also hit that, show some love to Gonzo Sports Room, Wrestling Room, DDT Room, Turkey Room, I guess.
Worst case or worst podcast.
What'd you just say?
He said the worst podcast, from his intro.
Who said that?
JKO.
Who the hell is JKO?
Tony Gonzano. They
Pro,
get
pro,
they get
pro wrestler.
Oh, I'm over here
Yeah.
thinking TKO. I'm like, you associated with TKO?
I wish.
I wish too.
Anyway, thank you guys for showing some love and support. We'll see you guys back here on Monday where Jay will possibly be back. I know I apologize. We all hate it too. We got to deal with it. I mean, he is a founding member. He is a creating member of this network, and we're just stuck with him, everybody. I apologize, and I'm hoping Jay's watching. I hope Jay sees this. Jay, we love you.
Oh,
But there's
shit.
times when we fucking hate your ass too, motherfucker. We hate you. We're kind of glad you ain't here right now, motherfucker. We can say whatever we want. Now, Chris, get us the fuck out of here before I get us canceled.